greatest football analysis show on the roundabout, our favourite roundabout. What are you telling me? Vieira, oh, Vieira, oh.
You broke my heart, man.
Peru, para.
Don't go Peru. Leave something to the people in Peru.
Don't
And the
go
people that-
Peru, but get some para. Para means money in
Is
Serbian.
it?
Hey.
Come, get the para.
Yeah, we got some pre-comments before we go into the.
I'm joking, Ed.
Before we go into the football,
Yeah.
we got some pre-comments from the last episode. Po and Vuj on the few remaining off-the-cup, unscripted vidcasts on football, and that is why it's so refreshing. I am convinced Poet is a Sims character.
Yep.
Poet, that's what Gary Neville should do. He should join the war. Vuj, Dougie's in approval. Greatest organizer show. Poet's warmth to literally every human being on the street has influenced me to reflect that in my own life. I am until made to absorb as much Poet and Vuj as humanly possible. I used to watch you guys before school in year 8 or East in my serial. Now I'm a couple months of graduating crazy. Thanks guys, it's been an effing pleasure. We love you mofos. We absolutely adore and love you. But let's analyse some football.
You might as well, since we're here.
Palace 3-0 against the Arsenal. Michael James Carpenter, CEO of Comments Under, says Palace 3, Arsenal 0. Arsenal lost the game. It doesn't mean we bottled top 4. We simply had a bad game, and the Palace full credit to their performance. The fans made it sound like we were playing at Liverpool Anfield. Two things I question about his decisions. One, Partey should have come off at half time. He was playing like Iwobi did against West Ham. Two, it's really embarrassing when we take off 2 defenders for 2 attackers and still don't seem to have an attacking threat. Your take as an Arsenal man?
Lippy's right.
Okay.
We can't play against black people.
What you say, the man them just
It
Arsenal
was-
get a bit frozen.
When I saw, because you know what, yeah, sometimes I think these men in life, if they saw these boys on the field in life, how would they respond? Mateta, Zaha and Coyote and...
You reckon it's like Italian?
Command them.
You like them Italian teenage tourists in Oxford Circus?
Yes.
With the Air Maxes.
Yes.
When they see man them, they might cross the road. They might cross the road.
If they realise that Bob Marley and Usain Bolt don't work, then they run across the road.
Alright, but Mali, Usain
No,
Bolt.
no.
And they were like, what?
Fela Kuti, I don't know.
I hear you. You just think they just.
So I think they're a bit intimidated before we
Okay.
even kick ball.
They got some preconceptions.
The only person I have faith in is Smith Rowe, Jamaican. But apart from that, I don't know. And Thomas Partey was injured. It was a bit upsetting. But well done.
He went to
Crystal
the
Palace.
World Cup. I feel like, yeah, Thomas Partey, you know, he's at the World Cup. His head's not there.
He was injured. Like for the third goal, you saw.
Yeah.
He gets the ball. Zaha takes it off him because obviously he can't really.
Yeah.
And then he gets the penalty and they score. But Crystal Palace were better.
Yeah.
They dominated
It was
the game.
a great performance.
Fantastic.
I watched the game. Just, I think what's key in a lot of football games
Yeah.
is getting to the second ball.
Yeah.
Like that creates, I think, a lot of the luck.
Yeah. 100%.
Is if you're first to the second ball, I think the luck goes your way. And that's from even having my own little Saturday, you know, a bit of football here and there I'm playing nowadays. I'm seeing like when you're in the game and you get people up to the second.
You got to be committed. You got to be
Committed.
physical. That's the first time I've seen Arsenal get bullied for a little while.
Yeah.
That is one of the most pleasant smiles I've ever seen
Yeah,
in my
she's
life.
very,
It was
very
such a
lovely.
cute- So yeah, we got bullied. We move on. I still support Jet Black hair though. I can't lie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. We got bullied, but it happens.
Yeah.
Patrick Vieira, legend as well.
And I feel like it's weird not having like, and now I feel like Arsenal are they're in a good space.
Yeah.
Overall. Even if you may lose a game here and there, I didn't feel like yesterday was necessarily anything to overly criticise or be negative about. Palace better on the day. That's it.
To be honest with you, sometimes I'm used to watching Arsenal lose and I go, did we even have a chance afterwards? I'm like, Smith Rowe had a chance, Odegaard could have
Hit the
scored,
bar.
Eddie Nketiah hit the bar at the end. Like, there's reasons to be happy. And on top of that, Tavares was playing and he listens to Unknown T but likes to, sleep with dogs. So the Unknown T part I'm cool with, but
Wait,
sleeping with dogs, I'm
sleeps
not
with
cool.
dogs?
This is what I'm trying to say to you, my
How do you
brother.
know?
This is what I saw. Listen, I saw it on Twitter. Everything on
What,
Twitter.
Tavares like gets his dog in the bed and just cuddle like.
What's going on?
Oh, people, do you know them people that like to do that?
Big man,
You know when when people wake up and the dog licks their face?
Yeah.
I will never understand that. Or when they have a baby and they're like, oh, here you go, and then the dog comes out, brother.
It's a dog.
I will never understand that. But maybe
You
they
need
try.
to swap the dog for a ball.
But sometimes I wonder, is that strengthening your immune system? Maybe that, because sometimes obviously me, I'm not a big fan of showering. Maybe it's like strengthening your immune system.
Don't use that example.
All right, smoking cigarettes. It's
Like it.
It's like training your lungs.
So, is Tavares training Arsenal to tolerate him?
Maybe.
Honestly, in FIFA 21, I was saying, when you used to purchase him, it said showing great potential. This is a lie. Tavares yesterday, that was literally one of the worst performances I've seen.
Yeah, he wasn't good. But yeah, let us know, man. Dogs and licking faces. Is it immune testing technology? Or you should not be doing that because it's gonna, it's not good for you. It's not hygienic.
And
The
Patrick Vieira-
dogs are on the road, like licking stuff.
This is my problem.
They're licking poles, they're licking weed, they're licking bum. Dogs eat bare bum. Have you clocked it?
They eat nonsense on the floor.
They'll be like, you know, things that are sticky on the floor like that, just random sticky things. Dog will be like,
Dogs literally have their head to the floor and they flipping
They eat
walk
their
like
own
Steve
vomit.
McManaman used to flipping dribble. They
You know
just
when
look
dogs
down.
vomit, like, blah, and then they're like, they look around and they go, blah, blah, blah.
And Tavares is in bed with that. You think,
Yeah.
Tavares, man,
So,
come on, cuz. Allow the dog thing, fam. Like,
Yeah.
allow the dog thing. Allow the star dog. But Crystal Palace, well done. Scary place to go to. Looks like Arsenal don't like late night games. How are we going to deal with Champions League if we can't play under floodlights? Last time I saw us play this bad, Everton. Floodlit. I'm just saying, adopt the floodlights away from home because right now we're looking bad.
the temperature drops.
When did we lose to Liverpool?
It's a floodlight. I feel like the temperature drops. It's colder. It's a bit more sprucey, as you say.
I don't even know why there's water in the lights, but floodlights it is, man.
I know you said the atmosphere is great, but I do have a critique
Oh, go on.
of the Palace atmosphere. Obviously, being from Serbia, having watched a lot of European football, liking ultras culture, it's only a part of the stand. And it's a great effort from Palace to try to build a different type of atmosphere. But it's like two guys with one flag during the game in the middle, and there's like,
I hear you.
they're
but
trying.
It's South London.
And then, but you know what? And then
It's
like,
the man them. They shouldn't even be able to do that. If we're being totally honest.
and then I know it's probably Prem rules, but at the end of the game, out of nowhere there was like 10 flags, and I was like, I want that the whole game,
I think Palace
like
are
in
probably
Italy.
Yeah, but like
Well,
it's
just
the
whole-
Premier League though.
I know. I'm
can't even-
asking for too much.
The fact that they do
Sorry.
that and I'm
try-
switching on my TV,
It's positive.
it's on top volume, and the neighbours
positive.
are coming downstairs like, I bet
Yeah.
you turn it down. I'm like, I have.
Yeah.
I can hear the Palace fans on mute. I'm rating this team.
It's a good atmosphere.
Come on.
I guess it's just when you know ultras and how they can be, I wish it was the whole stand. And I hope they manage to get it for the whole stand.
Well, that's what we want, Crystal Palace fans. Joe Walker, Young Philly. I think
Everyone.
you're the only two Palace fans I know. Let's try and get the stand to stand up and be even madder.
The whole
'Cause
stand.
The vibe at Palace right now,
Decent.
I want to see them in Europe.
Ooh.
I want Palace in Europe.
Conference League, I'd love that.
Mateta, 6 goals in 11 games.
Good energy.
He's doing his thing for the community.
And I hope Zaha stays.
What do you think about Zaha?
Good player, man. Good player.
He needs to leave.
He's overstayed, I think, his potential there. He can definitely, I think, go to a different team. And even in Arsenal, I know he was meant to go, but I can imagine him in Arsenal.
I like him now, though.
Yeah.
The fact that there's Elise and there's other players. I felt like a couple seasons ago, he couldn't really excel because everyone knew you play Palace, you shut him up.
That's it. Now they've got a team.
Joachim Anderson is cold. That Palace centre-back is...
The guy that played the through ball.
He's cold.
That was a great
He got
ball.
2 assists. Got the first 2, but yeah, that's my take on the game. I kind of like Palace, slightly, I won't lie. Same kit as Barcelona, Patrick Vieira's manager.
Well, title race is something that is heating up. And look
Come
at
on.
Man City's next 4 games. Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, and then Liverpool.
What?
That's 11 days, 4 huge games. I know you said it before. Liverpool are going to take the title. Is this something which could lead to that happening?
It might give them a slight advantage, Vuj, but like, this is Pep Guardiola, this is Manchester City. Irrespective of what I said, them man are our top side. And I don't really have much faith in Atletico Madrid like that, if I'm totally honest with you. I don't care what they've done to Man United. Man United are 6th. So,
But do you have faith in Jack Grealish signing to Gucci? Go on, poet.
oh my God. It's just sensational.
There's no rules, is there?
Absolute.
Spec said it.
Napoli have an Armani kit. Like,
Yeah.
what do you want? What
With
do you want?
Maradona's face on it.
so if
Yeah.
you're going to have an Armani kit for the team, I'm just one man. I'm Gucci. I might have Gucci on my kit now. Do you know what they used to bring back? Sorry, you wouldn't be
Gucci
funny me.
boots.
No, what they used to do? You remember Neymar in Brazil? They have like best shirt sponsors.
Yeah.
I want to find out who the most popular player is. I want people to sponsor players now.
Do you think players should be able to have their own sponsor?
That would be lit.
So Jack Grealish has a Gucci print Man City kit.
Lit. No, not even just, and like, but
And
then
Gucci.
he might have sponsored by like a local chippy as well. Stick that there as well. Like, that would be lit.
So
like you're allowed like 3 sponsors.
So the shirt colour is the same for everyone.
Yeah.
There's a main sponsor,
Yeah.
but you can have your own sponsor.
Yep. You can have at least 3. 1 local, 1 major business, and then like
I love
1
that.
fan thing. Or something
Alternative rules.
Like. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
And you change one of them every week.
I like it.
Imagine Chunks' YouTube channel just on like Phil Foden's kit. That is lit.
But is Saint Maximin hating a little bit, you reckon? Because Gucci headband, he had it on first. He's been rocking it. I know maybe that's me asking for too much again, but I would have rather Saint Maximin had it than Grealish. I know Grealish, bigger player, bigger market, Newcastle, Saint Maxim. It's not perhaps the same level.
I know, but it's Italy, innit?
But Maxim with the headband. He's
Italy, though, innit?
Yeah.
It looks like they're gonna fit in Italian culture a little bit easier.
Ah, bella,
Jack
bella.
Grealish, or
I understand what you're saying.
you know, Maximin turns
A
out
bit of ethnic
ethnic,
problems. I think Jack Grealish may be more looking Italian aesthetically.
So I think that's what they should do. Aesthetics is very important in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back to Man City though. I don't know. I just believe in Liverpool. I always believe
You have
in Liverpool.
from the beginning of the season, to be honest.
They're just like a family. Like where if they go through moments of adversity, I just feel like they'll sort it out. Man City still to me is an incredible, incredible car engine. And if one part goes missing and you can't replace it,
It's
I
like
think you're
Apple.
fucked.
The company Apple. Man City. Remind me of like an
Yes.
Apple.
Yes.
Whereas-
Reliant. They're gonna do their job all the time. But guess what?
Shiny, looks good.
Yes. But one year, Samsung might win. It might win.
If
I
you
don't
look
know
at
what
Samsung, I went into the Samsung store.
Yeah.
The technology on display
Mad.
is,
Mad.
bruv, this is a toy. I went in there. They got a phone that's like this with a screen, but then it's like a note. It's like opens up like that, and it's got like a screen like that, and you can use a pen. You can. iPhone don't have that.
Yeah, but iPhone has something that man loves.
iMessage.
Convenience. I told you, man will cheat on their gal because it's convenient.
Oh,
The only time
Go
you
on.
don't like convenience is when you cheat on your gal. Inconvenience. But apart from that, we all want convenience.
Like
Just Eats.
You're not really gonna cheat on your girl in your local area.
No.
But let's say you're on holiday, you might.
Inconvenient. And she says to you, I'm an hour away in the Uber and there's 17 gangsters around this area. Man, then we'll still go. Inconvenient. Jack Grealish with a gal on the bed, big titties.
I hear you. Convenient.
Convenient. No, that was inconvenient to be fair for him.
That was, yeah. It was on socials as well. Well, it's Liverpool 1-2-0, Man City 1-2-0. They're sort of head to head. They're keeping there. It's going to be a huge game in a few weeks at the Etihad. But Liverpool's NFT range flopped with only 10,000 NFTs sold out of 171,000 available. Loads of criticism from their fans that they're just trying to take their money.
It's Liverpool, the most honest place maybe in the world, and you're trying to give them NFTs. I'm going to be so honest with
I
you.
think it works.
I don't even know what the fuck a NFT is.
It's a
What
image.
the hell is a digital image art online? What the hell is wrong with you lot? Welcome to real life. Let's go buy some art in real life and put it on your wall. You're buying digital art that you can only take a look at when you move digitally.
I actually own these two NFTs because I screenshotted them, so I'm actually the owner now.
Good. Like people are like, yeah, but you own it. I'm like, yeah, but
Now, I've looked into
I
it.
own it in my phone and computer. I don't. Oh, it's not like it's in my house and I look at it like.
There's
to
no
me, this is.
physical
There's
element.
no physical element.
I've looked into it a little bit and I kind of am slowly understanding what the gist is about. But I don't think these are the best moves to do it because it looks like a money grab. It just looks like a money grab. There's
Look.
170,000 available. You know, it looks like you're trying to milk the people for more money.
But it's just a picture, Vuj.
Yeah, and it's not even
It's
that
a
amazing.
picture.
I don't know.
People, this is a picture. Why don't we go and buy this same picture in real life?
I don't know if there were any benefits of buying the NFTs. Maybe it was like you get the NFT and you have early access to tickets. You know, people are doing
Then
it.
just sell the picture in real life and give them early access. So trying to make it seem like, oh, but if you buy it online, you can give that to someone in real life, Vuj.
I know. That's just
I'm
the way
sorry.
that internet world is
NFTs,
going.
all of this stuff just reminds me of bored guys at home with nothing to do, trying to fill out hours in their day and look cool. It's dead. You can make. I'm not saying you're not gonna make money and all of that, but bro, what the hell is going on? What's gonna happen next? Guys going to war, giving a speech at the Grammys. Oh, happened already.
You know.
I cannot be bothered with
What's gonna happen
nothing.
next? It's like Chris Rock getting slapped by one of his best friends.
Oh, happened
At the
already.
Oscars.
I'm
Could you
tired of this
imagine
planet.
just a virus, probably made in a lab somewhere, released into the world, and the whole world shuts down for 2 years? Imagine living through that. Well,
already.
leave some comments, guys, of what you are
fuck,
shocked
man?
that has been happening or hasn't happened.
Bruv.
As we move on, do you like NFTs? Comments. 4-1
Shout
Brentford against Chelsea. Julian says 4-1 Chelsea. Glitch in the Matrix occurring. This time last year, Chelsea lost 5-2 to West Brom. Happy to see Vuj's team have a nice FC win. Thank you.
Oh, well done.
We finally got a win this season. Ericsson scoring a goal was very lovely to see.
I like Ericsson.
I love Ericsson.
I love him.
He had a very,
There was a tweet that really summed up Ericsson's life and mostly Spurs. Because Spurs, I know you're above Arsenal right now, but I'm just saying, Christian Eriksen
yeah.
has gone to Italy, won the league, gone to a competition for his international team, died, come back to life. This is what the tweet said. And Spurs still ain't won nothing. He's come to England, played for Brentford, Spurs still ain't won nothing.
The way the world has gone mad the last few years
What's
is
going
just.
on?
But are Chelsea struggling now internally in the club? Do you reckon there's a bit of tension, a bit of uncertainty,
Last
ownership?
bit, I believe in God. This guy Ericsson's called Christian. Oh my Lord, he really is special. Chelsea, you've said it so many times, about the top,
Yeah,
how
it filters down to the bottom.
But I say that, but how many times have Chelsea been in sticky situations and just got a new manager and got out of it? I don't know, I don't know what to think about this Chelsea situation, because at some parts I'm like, oh, Roman Abramovich is gone, how are they going to deal with it? But in other parts I'm like, yeah, but he's been there for so long, maybe he has it set up in a way where in which all it needs is someone to just come in and just carry on the work. I actually don't know. I can tell you what it was like when David Dean left. It was an absolute mess. So if it's anything like that, yeah, Chelsea are in problems.
Let us know. Suffering at Chelsea, will it continue? Will they pick up the form and keep it going? United struggling again with Wayne Rooney saying the club can't afford to fail again in a manager search. But Rooney did also say that Rashford is the player that Man United should build around. 1-1 against Leicester City. I don't know about building around Rashford.
I wouldn't build around Rashford.
He said he's 1 of 4, but nonetheless, I'm like, I haven't seen in the last few years anything where I'm wowed.
I'll be honest with you, man. The guy's personal life's an absolute mess. It's a mess. But Greenwood has more talent than Rashford. When I looked at Mason Greenwood, I felt like I saw something that could be incredibly dangerous in the Premier League moving forward.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's a bit of a wanker off the field, so maybe certain things can't happen. But Marcus Rashford, on the other hand,
I don't sense that hunger from him. I look at, for example,
Nah.
Gallagher at Palace, and I sense a certain hunger when he's on the ball, how he tracks back, how he presses. I just sense a certain type of hunger.
Marcus Rashford, I sense a certain type of entitlement. Like, because of all these things that he's done off the field, everyone should treat him a particular way. That's what I feel. That's why he's disappointed with certain situations. He came on the other day, he was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
I think it can be distracting as well. Once you get into that, I've been there myself, political world, that kind of world.
Yeah, bro.
It's a messy world, bro, and it can definitely distract you from your mission, from doing other things in life. So I would, he's doing what he's doing, but I don't think I'd build a team around him.
No, never. I wouldn't even give him that pressure right now. Why don't
Yeah, that's
take
more
the
pressure.
Yeah, take the pressure off Rashford. I don't know, give him like a 2-3 week break, man. Give him a break from this.
I like that.
And let him come back refreshed, find out what he wants to do. And maybe, I honestly think the best thing for Marcus Rashford is to leave Manchester United. Leave.
Pogba leave as well?
Yeah, Pogba should leave.
Yep.
They should build a team around Bruno Fernandes. He's 27, 28 years old. Build a team around him for like 3, 4, 5 years. Oh, that's a long time. Say 4 years. He'll be there when he's 32. That he can leave and go, hey, I've coached these little kids and they're at a good point now. I wouldn't build a team around someone that has had 2 seasons that have been a little bit disappointing from my.
Well, United fans, let us know. It looks like you're struggling. Look, still 3 points off top 4. You've got a couple games. Sorry, Arsenal have a few games in hand on you, but you're still in there. But I want to big up Mitrovic, getting 37 goals in 36 games. There's another, I think, 8 games to go in the season in that league. 9
He's not
games.
36 games. He's just got 37 goals.
He's got 37 in 36 so
It's
far.
36 games.
He's played 36 and he's
Okay.
got 37.
And there's 10 games to go.
Yeah. I think there's around 9, 10 to go. He's doing a madness.
He might as well just get Crystal Palace. He might as well get Fulham to finish third, so then they can do playoffs. So he can
They
score
score
more
more
goals.
goals. The all-time Division 2 record is 42. He's
is it?
beaten the Championship record, which is obviously how they renamed it, etc. But in terms of the Division 2 of all time, it's 42. some guy called Whittington or something, or Whittaker in, I don't know, 1962. So he's close. He's close to beating that. I wanted to big up Celtic Rangers 2-1. Celtic look like they're going to win the Scottish League, but this guy's a legend. Ha ha ha. What a day I had yesterday. League over. But he applied for a job as a food caterer in the stadium. Went into the toilets, he had got the job, and ended up going into the away stand to watch it with the Celtic fans. So that is incredible shithousery. That is the Scots, man. I'm telling you, the Scots are the most creative. They're the most creative British country. Like United Kingdom, I think.
I think it's Liverpool.
The Scousers.
Liverpool is the best. Is the
Scouse
most
country.
creative. Yeah, it's a country.
Scouse country, true.
So Scouse country. I won't say Liverpool because Everton's there as well. I'm just in love with Scouse land.
Scousland.
Yeah.
They're different.
They're the best, bro.
Yeah.
They're just honest.
I think Scouse and the Scots.
Yes.
And
The Scots a bit.
They're funny, bro.
They are funny, but I don't understand what they're saying sometimes when they're strong.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to wee. I don't feel
But
like
the Scouse accent stuff as well.
But I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, Liverpool.
In the Werner.
It's a bit more like
Werner.
it's a bit more like innocent,
Yeah.
but they're cheekier. Whereas
like
Scots
it.
are like, ugh, fucking hell, Scotland. I don't know, Braveheart. I like Braveheart.
I had sex with a girl from Scotland.
Okay, was that
It sounds-
traumatizing?
Yes. Yes, I feel that she needed to drink some water. Her throat sounded very
And the food they eat over there is mad.
haggis.
Haggis, iron brew for breakfast with their cornflakes.
Well, if you're eating iron brew, that's a mad thing.
Exactly. Well, let us know, what's your favourite country in the United Kingdom? World Cup draw, man. Let's end it on this, Poet. I love this draw. I think there's amazing groups in here. I'm particularly excited by Group F, G and H. England's group, though, should be a walkthrough. Should be on paper. But Iran, USA and potentially Scotland or Wales. I mean,
Sorry, everyone.
it's a weird one.
Obviously, the group that I care about the most has two teams in it, and Luis Suarez is going. Ghana versus Uruguay. It's difficult for me to care about that. Like England
Yeah.
versus I don't care,
Eh,
man. Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay
That's a great group.
with Korea.
That's a great group.
That's a group.
That's a group.
That's a group.
But I love Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia as well.
Oh,
I think it's
group.
just like
That's a
anyone can
group.
kind of beat anyone.
Ooh,
And I love-
that's carnival, you know.
And Serbia have got the replay of the last group.
Serbia, Switzerland. Oh
Chaka.
my! Serbia, Switzerland.
Chaka, Shaqiri, we go again. Round 2. Yeah,
No, we're going Qatar. Listen, hear what I'm saying to you, yeah?
it have to be the summer.
We have to go Qatar. It's not a summer, big man. It's winter.
Somehow.
Oh.
Somehow. And Brazil again, because we played them last time. And obviously Cameroon to spruce it up, as you say.
I like Cameroon. They will spruce it up. 100%.
Honestly, I
That's
think
a great group.
there's a lot of equal groups where you don't really know what's going to happen.
G and H is sensational.
And then you also have E, which has Spain and Germany, Japan, and there's going to be another team added. Like, it's just...
I'm kind of bored of Germany. They ain't got nothing that excites me. Spain now, Pedri, a little Ansu. There's things over there that make me a little bit excited.
Is there someone that you look at out of all these teams where you go, dark horse, they could make a shock? We know who
Saudi
the favourites
Arabia.
are.
They've just opened it up to the world.
Yeah.
Nah, my dark horse is going to be... Who can I throw there?
I want to go Senegal on a mad team. Because their group, I think they're going to go through.
Mane,
Uh,
Koulibaly,
Mendy.
Mendy.
I think
I like
Canada,
that.
Canada might go through as well. So there's I don't know, man. I'm excited about
Yeah, I'll tell you closer to the
a
time.
few things. Because the Prem, like league football, I'm not as excited. When it's the World Cup, I get mad excited.
Serious?
I love international football.
I hate international
I know
football.
I'm the only guy that, like, me and Ellie Menjum, this is Derby days.
Yeah, Ellie loves it.
We are like just fanboys of international football.
Ellie's allowed to though, he's Australian.
Yeah, I'm Serbian. Come on.
Nah, because you get good football. You've seen teams win Champions
But
League.
you know what I like?
Australia.
I just think like there's more stories here. Like there's just story-wise, there's more. Like you said, Serbia, Switzerland, that's going to be huge. You look at like Iran, USA, they went to war together like 25 years ago. You know, and then you got like, the clubs don't really go to war.
Yeah, but then Australia, my brother just moved there recently for a girl that broke up with him. So like, he's from London.
How like Canada, first time since I don't know, second time ever in the World Cup.
Can't breathe.
Like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of narratives. Let me know your dark horses.
I can't breathe.
World Cup. We're having a nice.
And I thought I'll just blow my nose to let you know, although you lot have forgotten, I haven't forgotten about COVID.
Oh yeah, apparently it's bare cases. I don't care. In my head, it doesn't exist. You make your own reality. If you say it doesn't exist, it doesn't exist.
You know what? I like that. I like that.
You know?
In my reality, my children live with me.
Bang.